I had just had my heart implant put in and didn't have a lot of strength. At the time, I was still passing out a lot. So we didn't get to go up the Eiffel Tower because you have to do the first or second 1 or 2 stories. You have to climb the steps. That's why I went able to do them. Yeah. And then you can get on an elevator after you do the first or second story of all steps. We had tickets, yes, $150 a person. We had tickets to do it, but I couldn't do that because I just had my heart implant right beforehand, like a month before. So I didn't have the ability to do that after doing the catacombs, because the catacombs are several miles of trails pretty much underneath the ground in Paris, and we had just done that. So after doing that, like I said, knees, not in tennis shoes, and they were brand new boots, so they were really, y'all know, girls know when you get new boots, they're kind of rough on your feet. So we had just done several miles of trails in the catacombs, and I did not have the ability to do the Eiffel Tower right after doing miles and miles of the catacombs. Okay, stop share. Let's try this again. Yes. These are comfy as boots, as heels go. These are pretty nice as boots go. They're good for your back. They're good for your back. Heels, like short heels. They're really good for your back. Okay, so turn to page 9 in your logbook.
Already there.
My friends at home, you're just gonna have to do observation, and you'll have to write what we write, okay? 9.
It still looks like fresh paper.
Logan. Page 9.
We got all of them on the board. 9.
I'm not good with scarves. Keeps falling out. Didn't get a regular pencil. Okay, so our first focus question, aka that first question from our driving question board, is what is energy? Today, we're going to have 6 different stations to explore that question. Our phenomenon question for today's lesson and tomorrow's question is, how do we know when energy is present? Do you see up there on my launch? Every day for science social studies, you guys have had to notice launch, learn, and land, right?
Yes.
So up there beside launch, it says, how might you know when energy is present? So today's lesson and tomorrow's lesson focus around that question. How might you know when energy is present? So we're looking at 6 different stations to figure out the answer to that question. The way this is designed is every person is supposed to go to every station. Well, we can't do that. COVID, yo, right? Technically, we're not supposed to let students touch any of this because of COVID. But I talked to a couple teachers. Miss Galt said, Vandiver.
Gloves. Gloves. Gloves.
Everybody's going to wear
Gloves.
nitrile gloves because they're latex free. Yo, someone here is latex allergic.
Me. Whatever that means. That's her.
I ended up with pneumonia last year because a student brought latex balloons in here and blew them up in my classroom.
Oh, those.
I had pneumonia for 10 weeks.
Oh, I hate those. You can't have balloons.
I can't blow balloons, no. Okay,
I did
so
this. One of that.
we're not going to have time to do this if I keep getting interrupted. I want you to know there are consequences for people not following directions. There are gloves in every one of these silver trays. Every person's going to have to glove up, and they're latex free. They're nitriles. They're not blue nitriles, but they're latex free. And they have to be latex free. If y'all want me in here, they have to be latex free. You can't go station to station. I don't have enough spray to get through even a single day if we did it station to station. But everybody's going to be able to touch a station. You're going to be to touch a set of tools. Okay? And you're going to have to be careful with them. Because last year people got excited and they broke my tools. Now, I've told you guys before, my husband's job he's had for 33 years. It's going downhill badly.
I don't remember.
He went from getting paid
$100 an hour.
that a year to getting paid that a year. That's what a teacher gets paid.
Can I see?
That's what I get paid. It's just that I have really good benefits to go with it. My benefits are more than this. So he went getting paid from this to this year. That's a fifth of his pay. So imagine if you had a pie and he was getting paid the whole pie. Now he gets paid. No, sir. He gets paid that tiny slice of the pie. Okay? I can't afford to replace the tools that you guys break. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
Students burned out 4 light bulbs last year in the first 2 classes, and the 3rd class didn't get to do the experiment. So listen to me when I'm telling you, do not crank the handle fast. It will break the bulbs. Does everybody hear me on that? You need to carefully and slowly crank it. If you crank that sucker fast, you will break the bulb. It's too much energy going to the bulb and it will break it. I can't afford to go through bulbs again. It will break it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
These heat lamps, they get hot. They will burn heat. In fact, I've got to get them going now so they get hot enough.
We have those.
Yes, they get hot.
I burnt myself. I have one of those. With the incubator. They're very bright.
They are.
I have one over by my dog.
Okay, so
So we put one in our dog.
stop talking. You're at the heat lamp station. They're both plugged in. You press this in to turn it on. And you got to leave it on for a minute or two and put your hand here to feel the heat. You're going to feel it through your gloves, I promise. Do not touch it. It will burn your skin. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody last year burned themselves because they followed directions. And you heard Miss Ward yell at the 5th graders enough. You know who I had for students last year. Plus, I had one that would rip stuff off my walls, who got in 24 fights with students last year, trying to scalp someone. He's not at the school this year. I had 2 kids who were very hard-headed last year, and still nobody burned themselves. Don't be my first. Got it.
Got it.
Don't try to burn anybody else.
Triple probably
Don't.
yours first.
No, we're not joking. If we're gonna joke, we can't handle it, and we won't do this. Because technically, we're not supposed to. I'm not getting in trouble for doing this experiment with y'all. If y'all gonna play this game, we just won't do it. So that is a heat lamp. Hand crank flashlight is the thing with the light bulbs I was telling you about.
Yeah.
That's this. You would literally crank this, but you got to go kind of slow.
It's see-through.
Yes. But I'm not going fast, am I? And it's lighting it up. Don't go fast. It will pop the little filament inside the light bulb right off and break it. When I wrote up students last year for playing around and maliciously breaking my stuff, do you know I had parents get mad at me? Because I wrote them up.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, they got real nasty over it.
Well,
And they straight up admitted what they did.
So,
Okay. Pullback cars.
those sound fun.
They are.
I know what those are. Yeah.
So these have bands in them to create tension. Hush. They create tension when you pull them back. Okay? You're not only going to be feeling the energy that they themselves possess, but I also want you, not trying to crash them into my cabinets and stuff. I'm not trying to get paint taken off my cabinets, but I do want you to let one go into the other a couple times. Again, I don't want you messing up my cars, because these actually cost about $12 for your line. On the Dutch sale, you can find them on. But I want you to see the energy transfer from one to the other. Remember we talked about energy transfer yesterday, did we not? I want you to see the energy transfer.
Also, I can transfer
Got it.
to a sounds like a
Haven't you seen a car wreck before?
Yes.
That's the pullback cars. Okay, portable radio with batteries. One of these I think was broken last year. I'm not positive it was broken because of batteries or it's broken. I think it might just be broken. But I'm not absolutely positive.
What is that?
What did I just say?
It's a radio. It's a portable radio with batteries.
All right, so I don't know if these batteries work or not. These are supposed to be fresh batteries, but they're from my house, and my boys sometimes put not so fresh batteries in. I don't know. You're gonna have to try what's in the tray. Okay, that's all I can say.
Okay.
Snap Circus Windmill. That's the one that I'll work, and whoever I'm with, we'll just have to watch. There is wood blocks. They're kind of already sanded, but that's fine. With sandpaper. So this class is doing this first. You're going to take out sandpaper. There's already a piece cut. And you're going to sand it. Remember, you're going to have gloves on. Try not to sand your finger because it will go through the glove and tear it. This is pretty rough sandpaper.
Yeah.
It will kind of take off a little bit of skin. Kind of hurts a little bit. All right, let's try to stay away from your finger, your skin. It'll kind of hurt. But you're going to notice something about this that shows you the energy is transferring. Okay?
I've seen wood before, like fresh wood, and they just painted it.
Okay, so how might, we're going back to our original question. How might we know when energy is present?
Maybe you can feel the wind.
If we feel wind, yes.
Pass.
Thinking about what I just showed you from these energy stations, how might we know when energy is present? Michaela?
Whenever, like, the hand cranks.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What about it?
When you spin it, it creates the energy to power the light bulb.
So if you see light,
you know that energy is present.
okay, so if we see light somewhere, we know energy is present. What else?
That, the cars, if you see a car hit together like that, it probably makes it will make energy.
So what is your indicator of energy? What? Speed that I'm looking for. Yes, sir.
Is she walking around?
So what would be the indicator of energy? Because yes, it is walking around tells you there's energy. This is a one class that I didn't do this with yesterday. Second and third block, I did something because everybody kept telling me energy is present when there's electricity. But
Whenever something's moving.
what is that catch? What kind of energy? Oh, think of this. Toss the ball.
Oh yeah, I totally think at it.
What is the energy of movement called?
Oh, what?
Don't keep playing until you tell me what the energy of movement is. Oh, hit somebody. You're bad at this. What is the energy of movement called? Delilah and I played 15 minutes waiting on somebody to give me an answer.
What?
Yeah, somebody else got hit in the head yesterday too. Freaking smack Jalen upside the head with the ball. On purpose. What is the energy of motion called? What is the energy of motion called?
Movement.
Yeah, what is that movement called? Energy of motion, what is it called?
No, I forgot.
What is the energy of motion called? What is the energy of motion called? Come on, anybody. What is the energy of motion called?
It's called
It's not going to hurt you if it hits you. It's y'all.
electricity.
No.
Electricity.
What is the energy of motion called?
Air. I mean wind.
No.
What
What is the energy of motion called? Try to get Maya upside the head. She does not need that. Unless it gives her an answer. Come on. What's the energy of motion called?
I know.
What is the energy? I actually heard an answer out of her. Did y'all hear that? She actually said something loud enough for me to hear.
What did she say?
She said, I don't know, but she gave me an answer that I could hear.
Well, that's what
What
I
is
said.
it?
I don't know.
What is the energy of motion, y'all?
I forgot too.
Come on. You. No.
Motivation? Oh, Lord, don't let him be motivation. Katrina. It's the good
This thing in my head makes it obvious enough. What? You get a positive dojo and an eagle buck.
Yeah, I gotta find his dojo.
Participation.
And I get to
It
get
is
the ball. Hey, Bryce, can I play?
No, he doesn't know it's anybody but his teacher.
Oh, really?
Ah.
No.
I got some Grinch tomorrow.
Yeah. No.
Energy waves?
You know what I mean?
I don't think it was Logan. Her Katrina. That had energy though. Yes, he did. Katrina did have energy.
Not the same. Okay, so energy of motion is kinetic energy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So motion is an indicator of energy. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I saw the How did it take for first, the other two blocks to figure that out? Why did you say Katrina?
Okay, so if we see something move or something causing something to move,
It's kinetic.
no. If we see something move or causes something to move, we know energy is present.
Yes.
Okay? We said if something lights up, there's energy.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
It sparkles.
If it even has a spark, that's light, so
Yeah.
that's energy.
Yes.
Okay?
This is energy.
Because it's light.
Electricity is energy.
Does a radio indicate
Yes.
energy?
Yes.
How?
The Because it lights up. Like the thing lights up. When you put the batteries in, it turns on.
How does a radio turn on? What?
You press the. Because someone talks through it.
So
Someone talks through it.
talking is an indicator of energy because it is what?
And again, I answered the question, and then another question.
I know, that's science. Welcome to science.
Kinetic energy? He finally learned.
Science is questioning.
Sound.
Sound is energy.
Like when you play music, that's energy.
This classroom is so full of energy. I make you move, and you guys bring your own sound all. Okay, so he also brought up another thing. Batteries create energy, don't they? So these hopefully are full of energy.
Yeah. You could probably try they're made with metal, but they run out and everything. And wires.
What's providing the energy with this?
A battery. Movement. The crane. The crane. Because that's moving and it makes the light turn on.
So who is inputting the energy?
You.
Me. Where am I getting my energy?
Kinetic. What do you think it moves?
From my body. Where is my body getting the energy?
From heart. Kinetic energy. From the air.
No, we're not getting it from the
Move
air.
from eating.
From eating.
Yes, I said.
I want you guys to be able to hear each other. Stop playing with the gloves. When you eat, your body breaks down food and you get, stop drawing. I need you paying attention to the lesson. When you eat food, your body breaks it down and it releases chemical energy. Okay, that's how that works. A lot of drinks do the same thing.
We eat chemicals.
What?
We eat chemicals.
Eat what?
He said, do we eat
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I didn't know.
Okay, so I want you guys to think in your head a short description of how we know when energy is present. Think to yourself, Maya, think to yourself a description of how you know when energy is present. Because when you're doing your experiment, I want you to know what is the moment you know energy is present. You're not just doing an experiment. I want you to think when you're doing it, how do I know if energy is present? It's not just a matter of watching the cars run. I want you to think, how do I know that energy is present? Everybody understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this is, like I said, I'm terrible with scarves.
You can take it off.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be red and green, and this shirt goes a little bit low. You can actually see
A
my,
lot of red.
well, you can actually see the scar from my surgery. It's kind of open right now, too. Kind of gross. We're going to end up taking less time doing these stations because we don't get to move from station to station. We don't get to rotate through. And after we go through them, I'm going to Lysol them. No, right now they're clean, they're pristine. Guys that are on virtual format, so right now it's just Megan. I'm going to let my students in class, each group will do one station, and then I will put them underneath the Elmo and show you what each station does, okay? All right, so for everybody, this is virtual and my students here. Number 1 station is hand crank flashlight. Number 2 is pullback cars. Number 3, portable radio with batteries. Number 4, windmill. Number 5, heat lamp.
6.
Hold on. Whoop, wrong way.
Wood block or sand.
Wood block sandpaper, yes, yes.
I did all of those.
Tell you what, so that heat lamp can go ahead and start getting hot. Ricardo, can you go ahead and turn the heat lamps on? There's 2 of them. Bryson's gonna go ahead and start getting blind up there. Okay. Yeah, they're bright. That's how you keep your chickens alive in the winter, because they get hot.
Well, they would actually help if you're hot or you're cold outside.
Cold, not hot. That would cook you.
If you're hot, it's gonna cook you.
Yeah, it'll just cook you.
Yeah, that's bad. We don't want
You
it
could
to
put an egg on there and cook it, because those
Wait,
things get
what's
hot.
number 6?
Wood block with sandpaper?
Can we pick which one?
No,
Or is that why the table numbers are on our desk?
no. Table numbers are on your desk just so you know what table number you are.
Yes.
That way I can call out table number 1, come to me. Table number 4, come to me, that kind of thing.
This is 4. The last table.
Where's her
Second
table?
4, last table.
There we go. Where's her table?
Oh, yeah, I gotta catch up.
If I got right back next to the sun, just staring at
Yep, that'd be correct.
Oh, I want to catch out.
and it hurts when you stare at the sun to the ground. Ow, that hurts.
All right, there are 4 gloves in each one of these. If I have more than 2 people at each table, I'll add gloves, okay? Remember with those, you have to go slow. And I don't know if radio works.
I feel like a scientist. Me too. I don't know why, but I feel like a scientist.
I feel like I'm shoving my head down the. I don't know why it's supposed to get a can out that I accidentally swallowed.
Oh, it's one of that pink spoon.
Y'all never get a keeper?
That's what I just said. Yeah, y'all look like the people that eat cold. I don't like animals like. Yeah.
Girls and cars, perfect home.
All right, table 4, you guys are busy.
Heat lamp. Now the wood block.
Cool, I like that a lot. I don't get it. Oh,
We need gloves.
Enjoy.
That is called
Don't use it.
hydroelectrosis.
It's not. Hydrolysis? No. it's not. Those are AAA batteries.
I'm not used to putting batteries
You don't know how to. You don't.
Oh, found it.
Kaylee can't even put batteries in. I am a mad scientist. I am a mad scientist.
I feel like I'm having a piece.
Can I lay my back on this?
To like see how it's like made. Since it's see-through.
Can I lay my back on this?
I see how it moves. Yeah, see this here? She wanted to be a doctor, but when she got into the surgery room.
All right, light it up. Light it up.
Light it up.
There you go.
Oh, that's really good.
My mama said you got to be patient.
It does. So think about, there's actually two places where you know energy is transferred.
Are you gonna take a picture?
I am. So
And then I'm touching it against my face. Oh, yeah.
so this peaks and yeah, this is so soft and comforting.
We should have s'mores today.
No, no chocolate in my room. Because mice love it.
He said there has to be chocolate.
They said s'mores.
Every s'mores are chocolate. And s'mores. And I have
Oh, slime. You got everything green. Oh, the cars look so cool.
I'm actually not supposed to milk y'all with it, but
This hurts.
yeah, y'all been at it long enough. It doesn't matter. Throw away your phone.
Melody, why don't you use it? It feels good.
Sit down, Logan. Change your station.
It's the radio. It's like in the car.
I'm holding my back so it doesn't run.
It's like in the car.
I'm holding my back so it doesn't run.
Hey, Portal, there's coffee. Where's coffee?
Oh.
Oh, look at my brains.
Okay. Once you guys have gone to work and sit down. All right, so once you're done, class. Once you've seen your indication of energy, throw away your gloves, put your parts back in your tray.
I guess I should turn this off.
Turn it off at the, not unplug. Turn it off there.
My hands were sweating.
Yeah, you gotta take the batteries out. Turn it off. Well, you can leave it on actually. That way the next class will know exactly where the batteries in there. You take the batteries out. Let's have one. Class.
You do that. On the side of it, it says made in China.
That's where the school board gave me that. Okay. Class. I need quiet, okay? All right, so Megan, here is number 3, portable radio with batteries. Once the batteries are put in the right way, the cover's not even on it, but doesn't really matter. Once the batteries are put in the right way, we tune the radio to a station.
years ago.
That's not game.
Okay. Now, yes. Sit. Sit.
A few years ago, he told us that was his desire to connect. When
I'm gonna guess. There we go, State Farm commercial. I'm gonna guess that nobody here has ever changed the station the old-fashioned way, right?
take an extra 30% off the best gifts from top brands when you
Okay.
use your coupon
All
or
right.
Macy's card.
Point is,
Take 15% off fragrances,
Point is,
skincare, makeup, and more great beauty gift
how do we
ideas.
know there's
Going
energy?
on now at Macy's. Plus, get contact-free curbside pickup for your
Sound.
open store today. Details at
Sound is coming.
Macy's.com/pickup.
We hear
Savings on
sound.
regular sale and clearance prices, exclusions apply.
So, energy observations.
You know how hard it can be to find
When the
accessories.
batteries
Maybe you're unaware of new tools that can help your business stand out. Go to townsquareshreveport.com now for a free market competitive analysis that will show
are
you other businesses
correctly
are doing to find new customers and how you can do it too. There's no cost and no obligation. Be one of the first businesses
installed.
to sign up and receive $500 in free advertising. Get started today. Call 353-90.
There is sound.
townsquareshreveport.com. At Yoakum Toyota, you can try before you buy. Sometimes a test drive may not be enough. If you're headed out of town or your car's in the shop, you can rent from Yoakum. We offer daily, weekly, or monthly rates on
Yes,
quality
take off your
Toyota
gloves.
vehicles. Yoakum Toyota, Eastburg, Shreveport.
Stuff to know, brought to you by
What is
Southern
it?
Made Donuts, a Southern tradition since
Throw away your gloves.
1937. Southern Made Donuts are the area's
Nope,
best.
throw them away.
Hot, or till closed. Delicious.
Yes, I do.
For your mental health. Read Donut with the premier television therapist to find out more.
What? I can't hear multiple people at once, especially with this thing going. Let me turn it off. Now, what was your question?
We can't do different groups because of COVID.
Correct.
I was
Okay, so that's radio. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I cannot Lysol the batteries. That's a no-no. That's how you get some pretty bad reactions. But the rest of it, I can Lysol the front of the radio.
Not the back. Because they're probably wires.
Yeah, it would cause corrosion.
and they
Completely
will
ruin
go
it.
spark.
No, it would ruin it. It never works.
So it will go.
Okay. Okay, so got one station done. All right, so hand crank flashlight. This is number 1. I have to erase this because I get to do this 3 times today. No, I said I have to erase this because I have to do this 3 times today. I need you to pay attention. If you notice, this has already been erased because this was also done 3 times last year. Yeah, on the same page. I have to be careful. All right, hand crank flashlight. All right, guys. This is the one that people kept breaking last year. You can see right through it. It's pretty cool. You can see all the components.
I was looking at how it was made.
This right here,
It has gears.
it does have gears, but look right here. See this clear, this silver part right here? Kind of reminds you of that silver part in the windmill, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of a bad exhaust.
Now, watch the light bulb.
What happened? It was making me yawn. What's that?
Let me put it over the black so you'll see it. You see it lighting up?
I do.
Watch the light bulb. Did you notice it? So, hand crank flashlight, what happened? When you turn the crank, the light comes on. Or
The cars are fun because you can go at
those big ones are Amazon. They're $12, 12 to 20.
I've never seen the big ones, but I've seen the small little ones.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of small ones here, but the big ones are better because you can see the reactions better.
No, I saw the big one at Walgreens, but they weren't like on an aisle, they were on like that thing. This one? Display, like when you get at the end of an aisle, and you go.
Okay. Pull back cars. Get there.
None of the other people.
Number 3 was portable radio with cars.
Portable back.
You mean pull back cars.
I'm sorry, portable radio with batteries was number 3. That's the one we did. All right, number 2, cars. Pull back cars. All right, so number 2 was pull back cars. Okay, has enough tension in it that it goes. They missed each other.
That was a perfect timing, though.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay, so seriously,
Serious. What is going on with those? So 2 Mustangs are maybe it's that 2 people are supposed to have one and they're supposed to.
just crash the suckers.
Alright, awesome.
Just crash the suckers.
You crashed into your paper.
They don't want to crash. They know how to drive.
I know. You're making them crash into each other. Oh.
All right, so when we do that, we know the energy transferred because this car moved, didn't it? So you can physically see it transfer without needing to be in the car. Remember yesterday we said, how does energy transfer from place to place? Well, it's transferring from this place to that
The
place.
cars are like a pool table.
Yes, yes, they are.
Yeah.
All right, so I hate to be morbid, but Adrian, my son, was telling me about a real life example that he saw Monday night. The last 2 full moons, he's been involved or been very close to 2 tragedies. One, he knows one person died and he was almost shot and involved in it. It was a shooting where one person got out and started shooting at the other car, and they took refuge behind Adrian's big truck. Okay, he has a big Tahoe, a big old Tahoe, so the sucker's big. Monday, do y'all know where Southwood High School is?
Yeah.
Okay, so Southwood.
My sis went there.
So Southwood is on Dean Road, and it's near the corner of Burt Coons.
Yeah.
Adrian lives on forgetting the name of the little street it's on, but it's right off of Burt Coons, really close to Southwood.
Oh, I know.
And it's really close to that Thrifty Liquor. You know, Thrifty Liquor is
yeah.
okay. So there's a Circle K right diagonally over from the Thrifty Liquor.
Mhm.
And he saw this guy, he and his wife were in the car. Of course, the baby's in the backseat. This guy accelerated, went from 40 to 60 and went diagonally across that intersection. And he said, I think the guy was trying to kill himself because he went from 40 to 60, crossed that intersection diagonally, and tried to hit a gas pump going 60 miles an hour. Hopped the curb because they got big curbs there to protect the gas pumps because they're full of flammable fuel. Well, those gas pumps, and I never noticed this before, those gas pumps at the bottom of them, they have these big concrete like posts.
Yeah.
He hit the concrete post and his car went from 60 to 0.
Oh.
So the gas pump did not catch on fire. That concrete post took all the energy transfer. It took all the energy from his car. And Adrian said, all these people that were in that intersection, I can't believe he didn't hit anybody's car in that intersection, because anybody that's been over there knows there's lots of cars in that intersection all the time. It's 8 lanes of traffic he crossed.
Oh, he tried to hit. Oh, dang, that must be
He
hard.
was really wanting to take out himself.
Because that's like 4 gas pumps right there.
Oh, it's more than 4. That's a very crowded gas station.
It is.
Always.
Yeah.
So he said everybody came, Adrian said everybody came running out of the gas station. Adrian and to me are like, it's full moon, let's keep going. Because they're really close to the house. He's like, I know we're going to hear all kinds of sirens. And they did. And he looked it up on the 911 board and it said major accident, which normally means someone's either died or they have life-threatening problems, which means they're probably circling the drain. They're really, really, really bad off. So the guy, he transferred the energy from the car to that concrete barrier, and your body just can't withstand that immediate transfer of energy. But his car transferred his energy not to another car, which would have been
But
easier.
how does
It
he
would have softened.
transfer it to concrete?
So it's like his body was still.
His body suddenly came to a halt like that. It didn't blow up because apparently if you hit a gas pump, you can't really hit the gas pump. You hit the concrete around it at the bottom of it. So it kept it from blowing up, but he hit the gas pump. So answers that question for everybody. You can't really hit the gas pump. You're going to hit the concrete at the bottom of it,
Then the guy.
which is going to hurt worse. You're not going to blow up. You're going to hit the gas pump and you're going to stop. So your energy is going to transfer the concrete barrier and it's going to hurt tremendously.
So you're saying
Please should just.
Not my son. My son went on home. He's like, I'm leaving because I don't want to be here in case it has a delayed reaction and the gas pump blows up.
The shooter.
Oh yeah, he could have. Yeah, he ducked and hid beneath the steering wheel, and then he went in reverse to get away because they hid out behind his truck, and the person that was hiding behind his truck got shot to death. That was the last full moon. And then yesterday, not yesterday, but Monday was another full moon. Adrian's like, I guess I'm going to stay underneath my house for the next full moon. He said the last 2 full moons have been crazy for me in my car.
It was orange.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It's crazy. They said it's a beaver moon or something. I was like,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
that's the thing.
I said, it's beautiful. He's like, yeah. And someone ran into the gas pump by my house, like right by my house. I have my wife and baby with me. So anyway, cars are made of fiberglass. They can take a little bit of an impact. Concrete, not so much. Concrete will stop a car. It will take the energy transfer and just stop it.
What would the on concrete do with it?
It's like it'll take
It just takes it. Adrian said the concrete did not break, but the ground underneath it completely kind of disintegrated.
Shatter.
Yeah, it made the dirt underneath it all messed up, and the guy hit a water meter on the way over. So Tuesday morning they were out there having to replace the water meter. He completely tore up the water meter on it.
Did he have to pay for
You
it?
said the guy died.
Probably.
You said Monday night.
Yeah, it happened Monday night.
Yeah, we went to go pick up David. Yeah, I heard something about
Yeah,
that.
so you probably saw it. 'Cause David goes to Southwood, right? No? Huntington? Okay, so yeah, that tells you about energy transfer.
Oh, that was a nice story.
But it told you about energy transfer, didn't it?
Yeah.
Real life situation. All right, so pullback cars. We know energy transfers. We can see energy moving because it moves, right? And we know energy transferred because it moved the car. But we said with the radio, we know there's energy because we hear sound. When these 2 cars hit, was there a sound?
Yes.
You think there was a sound when that guy hit the concrete?
Yes.
So we know there's energy because there's a sound.
Probably a way bigger sound than that.
Yeah. Adrian said there was a big sound. He just kept on going home because from Circle K to his house is just a few feet.
Okay.
Yeah, the Circle K.
Oh
You know where
yeah.
the Terminex is right
Yeah.
there? He lives beside Terminex.
Oh.
Simmons Place, that's the name of that little street. He's right there.
You mean the one?
There's a church and the Terminex, and there's a little street between it. That's where he lives, that little street.
You mean the Circle K that's on McDonald's? And then
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that one. Yeah, that's where the back
The
is.
south one's like right down the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
my papa lives in one of the apartments.
Yeah. All right, so we've done number 1, we've done number 2, we've done number 3. Did you guys ever get the windmill work?
Wait, we didn't do number 2. We haven't got anything.
We just did number 2, that was cars. We did number 3 already, the radio.
We haven't got anything.
Number 2, we did not, did we? Pull back cars. We just did number 2, but I didn't write it with you guys. Pull back cars. When the car moved, was that energy?
Ow.
Yes.
That showed energy. When one car hit another, it pushed the second car. That showed energy transfer. We heard a sound. That was energy.
This is longer than all the ones we've made.
Well, the cars showed energy quite a bit.
We haven't done the same picture.
I know, we've still got several to go.
The next one is number 4.
Yes.
Map circus windmill. I didn't do the windmill, do it fine.
Oh, it's so sad they didn't have any.
So now I think we all kind of know when gas stations shut down and they're building stuff around the bottom of a pump, that's what they're building. It's the dirt underneath the concrete.
Yeah, because
But they're pouring.
people over there.
That's what they're doing is that.
Because
We
someone tried
passed
to do
through there, but we didn't see no red.
I think someone actually asked.
Wait, what time did it hurt?
I'm not sure. Adrian said he could see the moon up. So it's probably 7 or 8.
Yeah, we didn't get to see it.
Yesterday the moon was up like in the daytime. Well, I didn't even go outside because it was raining.
Wasn't raining. Wasn't storming. It was doing a little drizzle.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Yeah, I didn't go outside. 'Cause I
All right, everybody ready to go to the next page?
No, ma'am. No, no. So sound has to do something with energy.
Sound is energy.
Okay, ready? I know.
Okay, next page. Number 4, windmill. Okay. I'm not sure if this one, the wiring is set up right or wrong. We're going to figure that out in just a second. All right, so the wiring's backwards. So let's switch up our wiring. Got to zoom out. Here we go. Okay, so where is there proof of energy? Movement of the blade. Is there any more proof of energy? The light. So we have 2 things that show us energy in this system, right?
What's the light doing?
It's on. See, now it's not. See, now it's on.
I don't see the light. I don't see the light.
Yeah, it's hard to see because
Look, watch where my finger is. Got it? You see it now? Okay, so the blade moving, that's a show of energy. And the light coming on, that's a show of energy. So for the windmill, when the fan blows the windmill's blades spin, that shows energy. When the wires are correctly hooked up, the light bulb comes on. That is also showing energy. I don't know. Adrian drove off. He didn't want to stick around and get shot. He called 911 on the drive down. He was on the way to drill training. He called him on the way.
who's that in that picture?
That's Adrian.
Oh, I assume because you were like.
He's now the commander of his unit because his best friend, Bowie Grace, got commissioned and he's going overseas next week. He's an officer now. Adrian is the highest in command. He becomes commissioned in May. So Adrian's the highest in command now.
That's awesome. So he gets to tell people what to do.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of them.
He's the
In fact,
boss.
he's got to
He's the boss.
fire a couple people a day.
Ew. Yikes.
He doesn't like that.
So my aunt's boyfriend is in the goes to drill and stuff. It's the army. Does the army get you money? Because I really don't think that matters.
He doesn't get paid very much at all right now, but once he graduates, he'll be high ranking, so he'll get paid a lot more. But right now, we buy almost everything for our granddaughter. Her clothes come from us. A lot of her food comes from us. Mila,
Oh,
That is
was she in the car when that happened?
not with the shooting, but she was in the car with the wreck.
It's scary in the military because you can go to war at any second.
Yeah, Bowie Grace is going to be in a tank. Bowie Grace, he was supposed to be an aviator, a pilot.
Now he's in the tank.
He goes out in a month. I mean, next week. He goes out in a week.
Planes are cooler because you can shoot like missiles.
Yeah, I know.
And,
But
like,
now he's going to be a tank, and I'm like,
airplanes are different.
Adrian's supposed to be in charge of nuclear stuff, but now he's changed.
Don't some airplanes have cannons?
My mom used to work at the
Like
VA.
explosive bullets?
All right, does everybody have this?
Yes. They
All right,
get work.
quiet. For the heat lamp, I'm not going to bring that over here because it would blow the circuit with me having two computers plugged in over here. Plugging in a high wattage light bulb over here would maybe turn off all the lights in this whole hallway. That would not be cool. So we're going to leave it plugged in up there. And Megan, you'll just have to trust me. The light bulb is bright and it's hot. If you have chickens or have ever seen chickens, you've seen a heat lamp anyway. I could show you a picture of two people sunning themselves on the heat lamp.
Yeah, that's me and
Maya and Logan sunning themselves on the heat lamp.
Sunning.
Y'all get y'all tan? Yep.
Here's a picture of them. Their hands are glowing.
Oh my God. Oh.
They do. Their hands are glowing. That's the heat lamps going up front.
How what was it?
Pretty warm, wasn't it?
It was warm whenever I laid my back across
Why is that
it.
so bright? That hurts my eyes.
I
That's
laid
bright.
my back across it.
It looks like a different dimension.
It does. It looks like a different dimension opening up. It's bright.
This is like the open in a different dimension like this.
It does.
It's like the open in a different dimension.
All right. Has everybody finished copying number 4?
Yeah. I got number 5. Why you
I knew my hand.
Okay. Heat lamp.
Yeah, no.
When it's plugged in and on, it's what, Maya? Lamp is hot, very hot, right?
Yes.
And is it dim?
Yes.
It's dim?
No.
What is it?
Oh.
Right?
Bright and very bright. Is that an indicator of energy?
Yes. Why, yes.
That is a show of energy.
We have one more to go.
The heat and the light.
I thought that was it.
Me too. But we always have to add more details.
Y'all. Get to it, Bryson. How could you write it before I did? That is a show of energy, the heat and the light.
I'll see a picture of the people who did that.
It's like they're going to heaven.
It looked at-
Oh, they did.
No, that was like this. They was like they're opening something. That was a different dimension, right? This is our classroom.
It's called,
that was
it's called the thing for the chicken coop.
a whole different world.
Yes. Mine just don't smell like chickens.
Those are for the baby chickens.
Yes.
Ours smells like
Well, for
food.
adult chickens, if it's really, really cold, but we don't get that cold down here.
Ours smells like food.
Yes.
It was like 40 or 30.
I mean, it's as soon as you put in water for chickens, they go in.
Hey, we don't have snow. It's never gotten that cold. Where we need snow. I don't think we've ever got I think we had snow one time. Yeah.
After we get it, go outside.
Quick, unrelated question, guys. Have I brought my reindeer skin to class yet?
No.
Okay. Okay. Just curious.
You killed a reindeer?
No, I didn't kill it.
Is it real?
Yeah. I went to Finland. All right, Aaliyah.
Does it taste
Class. Yes, very good. Class.
Yes,
Yeah.
Aaliyah, have you finished copying all this? Aaliyah, have you finished copying this up here from number 4? Okay.
In other words, it's caribou skin.
Yes, it is.
I'll eat it.
In Finland, cattle cost a lot because they have to be kept inside. And kind of the replacement for beef is reindeer. So reindeer plates with reindeer,
Terrible.
$15, 15 euros. Hamburger, like a hamburger, was $30 to $50.
They're the only one in the deer family that
How do you
has
get a
females with
reindeer?
antlers.
Yes.
Don't they just get deer? They're regular deer.
No, reindeer,
You never eat
which
deer.
are far bigger.
They take Santa Claus.
All of the reindeer there are treated more like pets. They're kept very much more like pets, and early in the season they choose which few are going to be slaughtered. There's very few that get slaughtered. They choose which ones are going to get slaughtered and they get fed better.
They know Santa Claus needs them, right?
Caribou.
Santas can fly. Those probably
And the ones that are going to get slaughtered are the ones that they also take the pelts
Miss
from.
Vandenberg, it's
They
in the
get-
name.
they don't get wasted.
Caribou.
So they get cared for very well.
Do you
All
have
right.
one?
I have a couple that are trying to finish up. Let's be patient so they can finish, okay?
I have a question. Why wouldn't you erase the whole thing on the TV?
I haven't erased it because I have a couple people that are still copying it. I'm trying to make sure everybody can get all their points. Yes, ma'am.
Is that a real dinosaur?
Where?
The skeleton.
That's not a dinosaur.
What is it?
I think it's some kind of antelope. Have you finished, Aaliyah?
It might not be the.
All right, the extra talking, I need it to stop. Which one are you on, Hunter? Okay. I need this extra talking to stop. There'll be a few days, I think it's 3 days, that students have for dressing up. And the way you guys dress up isn't necessarily the same ways that the teachers dress up. And that letter goes home, I think she said December 9th.
Y'all dress crazy and we dress normal.
Are we gonna have a Christmas party? Are we
I don't
able to
know.
bring plums to school?
What?
Are we able to bring plums to school?
No, you're not supposed to.
Plans?
I think we're supposed to have it shut down.
That's what the canned food drive is. You bring your fun. It's
All right, who's still copying number 5?
I said phone.
Oh, right.
You finished, Hunter?
I said fun.
Okay, what was your question or comment, Joanna? I can't hear Joanna because of all the other talking. Number 3, portable radio with batteries. How is that written, guys? When,
batteries are installed, is sound. When the batteries are correctly installed, there is sound. It makes sound in that chamber.
That's all of it. That was the shortest one so far.
all right, guys, quiet, please.
Do we have to add that energy?
That we need, because that's the whole point of this lab, is to show where there are indicators of energy.
Today was a fun day.
Today is the
Thanks to a
easiest.
teacher donating gloves. Yes.
Yes. An awesome teacher. Would you rather like a roof that's
Someone's talking like blow.
I like art. Look at my classroom.
I love
love
art.
music because I'm Santa Claus.
You should-
Guys, make sure you cover your nose and your mask, okay?
I have a question. Do you have an elf on the shelf? Like an
I don't
elf?
have one in my classroom now.
What do they do? I don't get it. They're crazy.
They mess up everything.
They're supposed to report back to Santa.
They first told me to go all over my house and all over the thing.
That's not last time.
All right, has everybody finished copying?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
And the reindeer. I was the bigger one here.
I'm careful with it. That's why. Remember, I had to erase it several times last year and several times this year.
Can't believe you have to write that every year.
Yes, this is last year's book.
5 more days.
This is
I can't
last
believe you
year's
haven't
book.
ripped the page yet.
Yours
I
or
mean,
all
all
of
of
ours?
ours.
Mine.
Wow. You haven't. How long have you been at this school?
I've been here 9 years.
Nice. So
My
how
grandma
long have
was
you
out
been
in
at
the
the
for
book?
11.
3? 2.
They just got the curriculum last year.
Oh, wow. Sounds fun.
Expensive for teachers.
So now she has another phone number 6.
Class.
Yes.
Okay, last one. Wood block with sandpaper for my group number 6, right? Table number 6. How did we know that there was energy back there with the wood block with sandpaper?
Because they were moving.
No, I'm asking table 6. Okay, so when the sandpaper moved slowly or moved fast? Fast over the wood block. The wood block or the sandpaper or both? Both the paper and wood became warm. That is an indication of energy. Bryson, there's no way you wrote that faster than I did. Now, on all our science lessons, there's always a homework assignment that I could give you, but I don't.
Thank you so much.
Is
Is there a butt to that?
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a but.
Or an and. So we're going to do
That's like
the
football.
homework right now in class. Yeah.
Yay!
Hamburger, stand up.
She's gonna try to hit you in the between the eyes.
Hit you between the eyes for saying that. All right, catch. I know it's a foam ball, so it doesn't fly like a regular football.
I'm awful at catching.
All right.
I haven't played football in a long time.
And this thing flies weird because it's foam and it's old. It's got a dry rot because it got so hot in the cabinet, so it doesn't fly like a regular football. All right, so it doesn't fly like a regular football. It's not the same size. It's got dry rot. Okay, so and it's bent right here on top of it all. What we're supposed to see is that if we throw it fast,
It's gonna break.
it has
energy.
it has energy versus slow. It's a little different.
But can't it break
Fast. I need y'all to stop talking. Catch. This one needs to go fast.
Here, can we retry
Throw it
that?
back fast.
Can we retry it?
Throw it back fast. Fast.
Okay,
So it's wobbly because it's got dry rot
I
and
don't
it's
blame
not
you because
leather.
I can't catch either.
I can.
Okay,
Like,
this one's gonna go slow. Okay, is there a difference when you're catching it? Can you feel a difference? So when it's going fast, does it have more energy or less energy?
More.
When it goes fast, you can really feel it if you got a real football.
You can feel it hurt.
When you move a ball fast, it has more energy. Where's energy coming from?
The air, the wind.
Your body.
From our body. When you're kicking a ball or you're throwing a ball, the energy's coming from you. You're having to input more energy. And then the energy, when it's caught, is going where?
To the ball.
Well, it goes to the ball and then it goes to where?
The
When it's
other
caught.
person.
The other person.
So basically,
So,
we're the source
I'm
of
putting
the
in more energy to throw it fast. Whoops. That time the energy deposited where?
Down.
Using less
To the desk.
You're trying.
Okay, throw it. Fast.
So we're the source of the
You're
energy.
traveling the energy to another person. Can I try?
You're transferring it. Okay, so if I'm throwing it fast, I'm putting in my energy to the ball. And if it goes to a person, the ball receives the energy, and then the energy from the ball goes to the other person. Got it?
So you're the source of the energy.
I'm the source of the energy, which is chemical energy. And then it's going to the ball, and then it's going to the other person. Now this one's wobbly because it's foam and it's got dry rot because the school was closed down for so long. It's gonna be a slow ball, okay? Has less energy, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm putting in less of my own chemical energy. Does that make sense? Okay, y'all got the lesson. I got it. That was the homework.
Fun.
We didn't get
We didn't get to play.
Sorry. All right,
Whatever.
here you go. This is the part that you write. There was a point to the throwing, right,
Where do I write that?
at the bottom of your page. It's underneath number 6. See where your number 6 is? This goes underneath that.
This is our number.
That's
7.
your,
Number 7.
right on their observations. When I threw the ball lightly, it moved slowly. When I threw it hard, it flew faster and had more energy because I had to work more to make it go.
So we're doing the hard part of it, part of the homework, and all the other people did it.
So we're doing our homework in school.
Yes, and it was such awful homework too, wasn't it?
I guess
Yeah.
it's schoolwork. Now.
Okay, that. Hey, but you said we were all going to do.
So sorry. Technically, I'm not supposed to because we weren't wearing gloves and we didn't Lysol the ball first, but you know.
Who cares?
Hey,
it's hard to get.
It is because it has dry rot, and if I sprayed it with Lysol, it would hasten. It would make the dry rot happen
a
faster.
real football, I would be able to catch like.
Yeah, but I break so much stuff in here. As a
Oh,
little
you want me
football.
to
Believe me, I thought about it.
No, I would catch it.
Well, shouldn't use the beach ball.
It would be all the same. My beach balls are even starting to deflate. I've got to buy some more, but I just can't afford it right now.
Ooh, I can buy one.
They tend to make you buy several at a time.
I might buy a little ball too.
We can buy a ball for the classroom.
Hey, you know those things?
All right, guys, let's line up. When we come back from enrichment, you can finish writing.
Grab your art stuff.
Yes, art bag. Art bag, art bag. Megan, as soon as you finish writing this, then you're done with the lesson. And then, of course, take a picture of everything that you've done today and send me the pictures, okay? I've got to walk up
Okay.
to enrichment.
Yeah, bring
Guys, remember, you're supposed to be bringing your supplies. Yeah, not Vanderbilt supplies. I know it says Ezekiel Powell, and your name's not Ezekiel Powell, but it's back.
I need a bag.
Someone's stuff is over here. You need to get it. All right, I need my friends to stop talking. Push. Go. gosh.